Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Docking request accepted. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
What? Here in a minute.
There is already something in that location.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Holy crap, Isaac.
Hello, hello?
I'm trying to do the superior data site. Do you know any way you can stop from taking solar flare damage?
I have no idea how to do those.
Oh man, it hurts. I'm gonna do it though. I don't care if it kills me or not. I'm gonna do it. You want to know what it cost me to scan that thing down?
You sure you and Salmon aren't, like, related?
Could be. You never know. Well, I got my 3 alts all standing by in some pretty big ships to help me out, but that solar flare damage, oh, I can't stop that. I made it out the first time. I didn't realize I was taking the damage until all my shields were gone and half my armor was gone. I was like, what?
Alright, I'm back.
Sure you don't want to come give this a shot?
Yep. Positive. You might want to Google it and see how you beat it.
Oh, I did, and I tried YouTube also. I watched probably like an hour's worth of videos and probably read like 5 pages. Nothing. Why I just increased my total shield to 100,000 more, so hopefully this will do it. Alright, here we go. Gotta travel back there now. Yeah, how a normal data site usually only has 5 places to visit. This one's got 9. I might have to do them one at a time though. You know, go in, get one, take the damage, fall back, re-heal, go back.
That's something that you'd be best to ask Marzian or Thor. They're the ones who do the exploration sites.
Thor, let me see if he's on.
And no, he's not. Not right now.
I wonder if local would be kind enough to answer.
I wouldn't trust those sons of bitches any further than I can throw them. Where are you? Anyway,
Akaria.
I don't even know where the hell that is.
About 4 jumps from Jita.
Oh, yeah.
It's where I do all my mining. I've never been able to cap off all the asteroid belts there in a day. You know, I go back every day and they're back again. That's how I make all my stuff. I think I have like 35, 40 million of every reprocessed mineral there is. Good thing I didn't try to put those into containers.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I mean, this data site has been here all day. No one's touched it.
Because it's a hard one.
Oh yeah, they almost cost about 800 million, 900 million to scan down. Oh, there's ice here now too. White glaze ore site, huh? Wow, there's a white glaze ore site here now. There's ice, huh? All right, here I go.
Warp drive active.
Wish me luck.
May the force be with you.
It's made the Schwartz be with you. You ever see that one?
Yeah. Funny as fuck.
Oh, I love that movie. It's one of those movies you can just keep watching over and over again. Never gets old. What were the characters? What was it? Yogurt?
Oh, I don't remember. It's
It
been so
wasn't.
long.
It wasn't like Pizza the Hut. No, it's. Uh, Alexa, spell necessary.
Necessary is spelled Necessary.
All right, activating the spatial rift. Here I go.
User joined your channel.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Alenka, how are you?
Active.
A little better. Finally sitting in my chair with my laptop.
Good, good.
Did I miss anything?
Nothing super important.
I am on my way to the Dixie to start moving ships to Jeddah.
Okay.
Wow, let's see what range I have to get to before I start taking the solar damage. Let's see here. I'm 146 km away, and I'm not taking any damage yet.
Just remember, before you repackage your ships, make a note of what rigs you have on them, because when you repackage them, it will destroy the rigs.
I did actually save my ships in a fitting window just because I'm still having some troubles with it.
Perfect, perfect. And if you repackage your the fittings that go on them, all right, you know, the guns, the shields, whatever, they take up less space.
Oh, that makes sense. I was actually wondering, is there a service that will move them from the Dixie to Jeddah?
It's so expensive.
Better to fly it myself.
How many jumps is it from Dodixie to Jeddah?
Hold on.
If it doesn't go through null, man, I can help you move stuff.
I'm in the middle of a site, or I would look it up. I can't take my eyes off a local.
20 jumps. Yeah, I was in the same situation, but I just got safe and yeah.
So 20 jumps from Dodixie to Jeddah.
If you want to send
That's
me
not that bad. I
if
think
you
I
want
can
to
do
send me your
that.
coordinates, I can bring a big freighter. You want to
Speaking
follow
of
me?
which, would it fit in Orca?
No. No. So what you would do is the same thing you would do in Jeddah, is you would repackage your ships and repackage all the fittings and stick them in freight containers. Okay. And then we would hang on a minute.
Okay.
Let me see if we can figure something out here. You're gonna have to go to Dodixie either way, so you can continue flying there. But let's see if we can figure something out. We might be able to help out here. I don't know.
All your stuff's at Dodixie?
Yeah, I'm heading there from home.
Well, let me know if you need some help. I'll head that way. I've got 4 characters on me.
Sure, yeah, I'm up for anything.
How do you spell it?
Dodixie?
Yeah.
Dodixie.
Now remember, when you're stuffing crates in your freighter, never stick more than 2 billion ISK in your freighter at one time.
Why is that?
Because if you do more than 2 billion in a large freighter like a Chevron or whatever, like a Providence, a real freighter, then they'll actually risk killing you.
Got it. Also, as I'm flying through, what are the territorial claim unit?
So a territorial claim unit is how that and the iHub in a system are what you use to control SOV.
Oh, so XCOM is trying to get the FWA?
Well, they're actually losing their SOV right now. They're being attacked by toilet paper.
Okay.
And since XCOM are all Russians, we're like, we really don't care if you kill them. Go ahead, push them out. That's fine. And toilet paper are mostly French, so we'll try not to hold that against them.
Oh my god, I have so much to learn.
Wow, I made
So
it
where are
to
you?
20 km and no damage.
Is there a penalty for using clones? I noticed you don't have your implants, but I assume it doesn't matter.
So it depends. All right. So if you are in a player-owned station, like an Athenor or a Fortizar or an Astra House, and you have a clone there, right? You're in the same station as your clone. You can jump into that clone, and there's no penalty. So what we do, what I do, when I am not flying around in space, okay, and I'm not presenting myself for people to kill me, I will jump into a learning clone with implants. All right. When I am out here in space and I'm saying, please feel free to kill me, then I am in a clone without implants. So what I will do is I will fly back to P2 when I'm done doing what I'm doing. I'll get into the Fortizar and I can jump into the learning clone, and there's no penalty. Now I have a clone in Jita, all right, and I'm in P2 and I jump from P2 to Jita. The penalty is that I will incur a 24-hour timer before I can jump again. Does that make sense?
Anywhere or just to Jita?
Anywhere to another clone.
So it's like a day cooldown?
On clone jumping, yes.
Okay, good to know.
The capacitor is empty.
Can you minimize that?
I think it starts out at like 24 or 26 hours. I forget exactly which one there is, but there is a skill that you can train to reduce that. But I don't worry about that because anywhere I need to go, I can go in a interceptor, and it's not that much of a problem. And I can also, let's say I end up someplace it's really, really far away, okay? And I get done with what I'm doing, I can just self-destruct my clone or my pod, and I will end up back at P2 for free.
So that doesn't trigger the timer. Oh, that's right, because I respawned as well.
You cannot warp there.
I meant when you die.
Phenomena are disrupting the ship.
No, when you die, that does not trigger the timer. All right, so head to Dixie,
Capacitor is empty. Warp drive
and
active.
you should be able to get giant
Autopilot
freight
engaged.
containers. And they have to be freight containers. It can't be any other kind of
Portal to
container.
Stargate. Warp drive
You can
active.
put like 120 meters cubed in each container. I will want you to collapse your ships, all right? And I will have Purple start heading to Dodixie.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. That will save a ton of time. My time. Thank you, Purple.
Approaching Stargate. You cannot warp there because natural phenomena are disrupting the ship.
Just let me finish this haven, and I'll log Purple on and get him down there where he can do that.
Oh, please, no rush. I think I have few ships to package, and I need to bring some from some other systems, but it's within 5 jumps.
Okay.
Dude, I have no idea what these are.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Holy shit, I finally got a Dreadgarista. Son of a goon-shaped egg. It's about time. Stupid game.
Who did you get?
A Dreadgarista. It's an officer spawn. I'm doing a site that has a chance to spawn officers and also give you escalations. So,
What is escalation?
so an escalation is you get a mission to go run a specific kind of site, and only you know the location of that site. Depending on what kind of anomaly you're running in nullsec, you will get those escalations.
Because natural phenomena
So a
are
rally
disrupting
point
the ship.
spawns a fleet reinvigoration center, which has a guaranteed drop of 50 million. By the way, my largest drop from a DED site came from one of those, and it was
The capacitor is empty. You cannot warp there
it was
because natural phenomena
800 million
are
ISK
disrupting the ship.
from one site.
Wow.
The hubs will spawn a
Capacitor
Pith's
is empty.
penal complex, which is a prison complex.
Warp drive
The minimum
active.
guaranteed
You cannot
drop
warp there
is 80
because
million,
natural phenomena are disrupting the
and
ship.
they have a chance to drop a lot more. I've gotten up to about 500 million from those. The havens drop a
The
maze
capacitor is empty.
escalation, and those are very hard. They're a 10 of 10. They're very difficult to run solo, and they have a guaranteed drop of, I think, 150 million.
You cannot warp
Or is
there
that 100
because
million?
natural
It might be
phenomena
100 million.
are disrupting
No, it's
the
got to
ship.
be more than that. It's got to be 150 million. But anyway, And the best I've ever seen from one of those is about 400 million.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
The capacitor is empty.
Yep, I'm gonna die. What am I gonna do?
You cannot warp there because natural phenomena are disrupting the ship. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. You cannot warp there because natural phenomena are disrupting the ship.
Well, that was an expensive mistake.
They happen quite frequently in this game. It seems to have very little sympathy.
Man, I cannot get out of this local phenomenon that's making me. I can't move.
Autopilot jumping. You cannot warp there because natural phenomena are disrupting the ship.
Is there a way on the comms to let people know that like I'm away, maybe on a phone call, or I can't focus right now?
Warp drive active.
Most people are fairly understanding. You can also jump into the AFK channel down at the bottom. Oh,
I actually tried, and it says I can't put myself there. I will be placed there after 120 minutes.
really? Lets me move myself there. Okay. But I mean, people are AFK all the time in this game. I mean, it just happens. You're doing something, and you dock up, and you got to go pee, so you're away from the computer, right? Or your wife's yelling at you, so you take your headphones off, and you're like, "Yes, honey, whatever you say, dear." Of course. Shit like that.
You've been here before?
Every fucking day, brother. Every day.
Amen.
It's a plight of mankind.
And that's what makes it beautiful. Anyway, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because, yeah, when, in the morning, especially when I'm in the office, sometimes it happens. So I don't want to, feel bad or make somebody think that I'm ignoring them.
Oh, you'll insult me terribly. I'm just kidding.
Well, I think you can handle it.
See how you are?
Fleet commander.
Right, whatever.
You probably heard much worse.
I have.
I am Endo Dixie.
Woohoo!
I'm getting ready to head there right now. What ship do you use, Faisal, to move stuff?
A Charon.
Oh, okay, I know what that is.
What do you have?
I'm gonna have to go back and look and see what ships I got.
I have to salvage this site, and then I'm going to log Purple on. I'll get him moving down that way. Hopefully, I can fit all your stuff in one freighter run.
Yeah, I'll tell you how much I have when I get it. You said the enormous freight container, right?
Giant.
Giant.
That should be 120 cubic meters.
Doesn't have to be secure.
I would prefer it's not secure. If it's secure, I will refuse it.
Okay, what does it mean?
Okay, so
Never mind. I
the
read a
regular
description.
the regular freight containers, I can look in. All right, and what I have to do is I have to figure out what the value is in each container. Okay, because the maximum I can carry is 2 billion ISK. That's the maximum. If I'm carrying more than that, I can get ganked, and you can lose your stuff. And I'm really not too keen on losing a 2 billion ISK ship. Okay. So
and the secure container you cannot see inside.
I
Got
cannot
it.
see. I cannot see inside, and I don't think I can put that in my freighter either.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, logical.
So we always ask that you, depending, it doesn't matter how much stuff you're shipping, right? It could be any size freight container, from small, medium, large, huge, giant, any of those, right? We don't care. Just try to use the freight containers so that way we can rearrange stuff, and we can look and make sure that, hey, your stuff is safe and we're not going to get destroyed. Okay. As an example, AK here, who's in the channel with us, contracted 2 contracts to us, and I accepted one because I was going to move his stuff. And I looked in the can, and the can was worth 17 billion ISK. 17 billion. And the second can I looked at was worth 18 billion.
Wow.
And I said, no. I'm not doing this in a regular freighter. And the reason that is because every time you go through a system and people are scanning you to see what you're carrying. Okay? And they have alts somewhere or a court member somewhere who knows, okay, when this guy uncloaks, I'm going to shoot him. All right? And at that amount of money, okay, I would not have made it 2 jumps away from Jita. They would have kicked my ass, killed my ship, and taken his stuff.
I've only got like
and
30 of
giggled
those.
all the way to the bank.
I've only got like 30 of those containers.
I'm not doing it.
Wow, that's crazy.
And no offense, sir.
Oh no, you're good. Don't worry about it. Hey, actually, I have that same ship too. It's called the Silly Goose. I got a share on. I didn't know that. Oops. You know.
And you said to leave the procurer here, right?
No, you should bring that. The procurer, the orca, you want to leave below here.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Procurer is good. So is the skiff is going to be great. You're going to love the skiff up here.
Warp drive active.
Oh my god, I could have escaped that whole time. You gotta be kidding me.
Holy shit. Do you know what just dropped from this haven?
No.
A rattlesnake blueprint.
That's a big ship.
I just lost one of those. Is it
Well, I guess. Go ahead.
Is it a limited or an unlimited?
Oh, you can only make one from a blueprint for a rattlesnake.
Autopilot engaged.
I don't think there's a such thing as an unlimited rattlesnake blueprint.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive.
Well, the coffee's got to come from somewhere.
It just dropped in this site. That's where it came from.
Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
That's a 300 million-ish haven right there. Ha!
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot approaching Stargate. Autopilot disabled. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Autopilot disabled. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping.
What do you have on your Sean? Is it those stabilizers?
Warp drive active.
Yeah.
Autopilot jumping.
I mean, there's absolutely no reason to put the cargo hold expanders on there when we're hauling like ships and stuff because you won't be able to fit. You won't fill up anyway.
Approaching Stargate. Warping to Stargate.
All right. If we both go down there and you have a Charon and I have a Charon, well, what I'll do is I'll take a look at what he has. All right. And we'll make it so that we're not above like 1.8 billion ISK worth of stuff. All right, and then I'll tell you where to fly it, and you can trade it back to me, and I can jump it up to P2.
Oh, okay, that's where he's going with everything?
Active.
Yeah,
Approaching Stargate.
that's where you want to go too, right?
Yeah. Well, I haven't gotten mine ready yet. I'm still thinking on that.
Well, what you may want to do is you may want to consider joining UNXM. Because it sounds like you're into industry more than the other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I sell things on the market. Like, I probably sell like 50 things a day.
Well, you may want to talk to Count Razgriz. He's in let me see if I can get him on comms. Hang on a minute.
Drive active. Warping to Stargate. Drive active. Drive active. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Approaching Stargate. Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warp drive at Stargate. Warp drive active.
We have our mining corporation has a setup in high sec and also low sec, and we have an Athenor set up for them and like that, and they're not that far from Jita, so that they can get stuff to Jita and sell it and like that.
That'd probably be good for my alts. All three of them. All three of them can use orcas too.
Warping to Stargate.
All right, so yeah, you need to talk to fucking Count. That's just all there is to it. As soon as I can get him in here.
Autopilot jumping. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Now let's see if I can get this blueprint up to P2
Warping to Stargate.
without dying.
Warp drive active.
Really would piss me off if I died.
Approaching Stargate. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Autopilot Stargate. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Autopilot jumping.
Okay, Count says he's coming, so hang on.
User joined your channel.
Autopilot jumping to Stargate.
Hey, Count,
Warp drive active.
do you know AK?
AK one's in the channel?
Yeah.
Sammy's friend? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, I think you and he need to have a chat.
Okay.
He's really big into industry and mining and that sort of thing, and he has a bunch of alts that can all fly orcas. And I seriously think that you and he should chat about UNXM.
Alright. Well, it also depends on what other activities like PvP and everything that he's interested in doing and what level of mining and industry he wants to do.
He builds all sorts of shit.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let him talk to you, okay? Because he's here. You here, AK?
Approaching Stargate.
Yeah, I'm here.
Approaching Stargate.
Okay,
AK,
so,
count me AK.
greetings.
Count. How you doing?
No, that's okay. So, like, what kind of mining or industry are you ideally looking to do or already doing?
Oh, right now I'm just mining a whole bunch of asteroid belts and building all my stuff from scratch. I've got over 500 unlimited blueprints, and yeah, I'm just stocking the store here at Jita, making my money.
Autopilot jumping.
Okay. So are you doing like low sec mining or are you doing high
Oh
sec
no,
mining?
I'm in high sec, yeah.
Okay. So, and are you like actively doing any sort of like you're looking to do any sort of PvP or things like that up in UXD or? I haven't talked to you much, so I'm not sure where you sit with all that.
Yeah, I don't know about PvP. I mean, I've never thought about it with my alts before.
I'm just more or less trying to like gauge the situation here. So yeah, if you want to do like high sec mining and things like that for some of your alts, that's what UNXM's kind of in a way for. We're setting up in a high sec pocket, not too far from Jeddah. Where do you currently do your mining?
Akaria. I've never actually depleted the belts there at all.
Okay, how many jumps is that from Jeddah?
4.
Okay. So right now what we do is back in a system called Elenoda. I'll link it in a second here.
Approaching Stargate. Autopiloting.
So back in that area is where we have a structure both set up to do mining or to do compressing and reprocessing. Eventually we can get some more industry stuff back there as well. You will have to go through at least one jump of low sec in order to get there. So we would need to scout you through that. Generally, it doesn't get bothered too much.
I'm trying to find. Did you put a link up for where that place is at? I'm trying to find where you put that link at for where you're at.
Court chat.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive.
Dang, I'm not seeing it.
Approaching Stargate.
The like just normal court chat, right?
Yeah, Corp, yeah.
Yeah, the most recent link, ELANODA.
Autopilot jumping.
Alright, are you on a corp that's in UNXD? Or on a tune that's in UNXD?
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Have you scrolled down?
Autopilot jumping. Autopilot jumping.
What is it? ELANODA?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active to Stargate.
How far is that from Jita?
So I think technically it's about 11 jumps, but it's mostly anywhere in that back area you can use. So if you're, I think, just into the pocket, I think it's like 6 jumps.
Oh, that's not bad. So you guys just out there mainly mining the whole time?
Approaching Stargate.
Yeah. So with UNXM, we're sort of just starting to get it set back up. It was something that the Corp used like way back in the day, and it's just now that we're setting it back up. So yeah, we're doing high sec mining. We're gonna be starting to recruit some people here, and yeah, it'll be all like high sec mining and things like that.
Nice. Yeah, I've actually copied the Orca blueprint probably like 7 or 8 times right now. I got those to build.
Yep. We don't have a facility that's set up for doing production of those just yet, but something we can definitely look into if we're going to have the volume for it. The key thing is with the structures needed to really profitably make those, you need to also make sure you have the volume running through that the bonuses make sense to even use. Because those do cost fuel.
For the reprocessing?
For the industry and the structure itself.
Approaching Stargate. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Well, my industry on my altar at 5.
Okay.
Kind of forgot where I took them on the skills.
Approaching Stargate.
So, how many miners do you have?
3 total. Well, and my main character.
Okay. And are you using your main character as well for mining?
Approaching Stargate.
I was when the other guys couldn't operate or an Orca, but now that they can, I'm kind of going wormholing while they do their mining.
Okay. So yeah, if you had wanted to get those characters, are they in the NPC Corp right now, or your regular characters that you do mining with right now?
No, they're underneath my character. They're not in the corp though.
Okay. So yeah, we can potentially get those ones into the next M Corp if you want to do mining back there.
Sure, I'm down to move them over there.
Okay. Probably look to do that maybe Monday, because the low sec system is, it's sometimes camp, sometimes not. We need to scout people through, and since it's a weekend, it's going to be way more active.
Oh, that's no problem. Yeah, just get a hold of me whenever. I'm usually here.
Sounds good.
User joined your channel.
Is that where you're at right now?
I'm not logged into characters that are back in there right now, but I do have characters that are over there, like sort of stationed.
Do you use the Evo preview?
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Autopilot disabled. Autopilot jumping.
What do you use to do your multi-boxing?
Not sure I follow the question.
Like I
Like,
use the Evo preview.
oh yeah, I use that program pretty frequently. I think that's the only like really well working one that's legal to use.
Approaching Stargate. Approaching Stargate.
Yeah, I made enough money and I've bought enough Plex, I think, to manage these guys for a while. But I only buy it when it's really low on the market, though. Like right now, 2.4 mil is pretty good.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Autopilot drive active. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
I'm 12 jumps away.
No
Nice.
rush.
No.
I'm almost done packaging.
Okay. Hmm. How the hell are we gonna do?
All my alts are coming too. They're with me. They're actually they're ahead of me. They're like 8 jumps away.
All right.
Okay.
So beat down. Make sure and don't go through like yet. Like I want to get you through on Monday when it's less active, because otherwise you're just gonna get hit and killed trying to get to there.
Oh, that sounds fine. Oh no, I was talking about I'm heading to Dodeski to help.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Halenka.
Yeah.
All right. So I need to log back onto Faisal so that you can link the station that you're in, Alenka. Okay.
Got it.
So that's going to be a few minutes because I have to use the same account for my Sinotunes. But Purple is back in Arteris, or Jan rather, so I can make the. I'm going to be making the run down to Dodixie here shortly.
Warp drive active.
Okay, I'm still collecting stuff from the surrounding stations.
Perfect.
You have both your characters, Faisal, under that same account, same email.
Autopilot jumping.
No, I have 3 accounts.
Gotcha. Yeah, are they in alpha?
Yeah, all 3 of my accounts are alphas.
Warping to
Oh, okay.
Stargate. Approaching Stargate.
That was sarcasm.
Autopilot.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
it
gotcha.
wasn't.
No, they are. Oh, okay.
Of course they are.
Yeah, because your jump freighter is going to definitely work well as an alpha.
I don't think so.
Warping to Stargate.
I don't think you can use the jump freighter as an alpha, can you?
Nope, you can't even light something.
I didn't think so. Yeah. So anyway,
Autopilot jumping. Autopilot disabled. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Approaching Stargate. Approaching Stargate.
Man, Hans is gonna beat Franz by a lot. Holy crap.
Okay, so that's 19 jumps, so that's going to take me a while to get there.
Hans
Ugh.
is only a jump away.
Approaching Stargate.
Wait, what? How many? What? How many ships are you taking down there?
All of them.
Okay, what kind of ships are you flying?
I got one Raven, one. I forget what this one's called. Let me check.
A Raven? That's a battleship.
Just tagging along. And Brutix.
Autopilot jumping.
That's a cruiser
Autopilot jumping.
or battle cruiser. And what's the third one?
Autopilot.
Another Raven.
So you're taking. I thought you were going to take a hauler down there.
No, my main character's bringing the hauler. Silly goose. She's bringing the Chiron. They always travel together. I'm used to doing this.
Walking to Stargate. Warp drive active.
I never like traveling alone. They're my cannon fodder if necessary.
Alenka,
Yep.
what station are you in?
Right now in Old Man Star, but it. Oh, the Dodixie. Hold on. It is Moon 20, Dodixie 9. Federal Navy Assembly Plant. Federation Navy Assembly Plant.
Approaching Stargate.
29? 29?
Dodixie 9, Moon 20.
Okay.
Hans is there right now.
I linked it in a corp chat.
Warp drive active. Autopilot jumping. Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.